Welcome to the introduction video for week 3 of ELFH 617. In this short video, I'll provide you with the information that will be helpful as you complete the readings and tasks for this week. First, let's take a look at our objectives for the week. We have 3. They are: define various kinds of research, understand how to use library databases, and understand how to critique academic literature. Now let's examine the different kinds of research that exists. There are several different terms that we use to refer to different kinds of research. You'll see these in the library videos that you watch as well as in the databases that you search for information. You'll also want to remember what these words mean so that you can more easily determine what kind of article you're reading when doing research. We'll go over some of those terms now. Generally speaking, research can be categorized as conceptual or empirical. Conceptual research refers to research that advances theory or synthesizes a literature base, but does not rely on any sort of data analysis to make conclusions. Rather, this kind of research is more theoretical in nature and typically results in propositions or ideas for future research rather than measurable conclusions. Empirical research is more common and relies on data to make conclusions and recommendations. Most of the time, this is data that was gathered by researchers themselves, for example via survey or focus group. However, it can also include the analysis of data collected by people or organizations other than the authors. The point is that empirical research relies on data. Additionally, empirical research is generally described as being quantitative or qualitative. Quantitative research relies on numbers and statistics, where qualitative research relies on people's experiences as known through their words. We'll discuss more about both of these later in the semester. Here are several more terms that you may come across. Peer-reviewed and scholarly refer to publications that are more academic in nature. Peer review refers to the process that a publication must go through before being published in an academic outlet. The word scholarly may refer to the type of publication, which are generally academic journals. The bottom line is that searching for either peer-reviewed or scholarly sources will generally yield the same or similar outcomes. Data-based or evidence-based refers to an article or a publication that relies on empirical research. So, for example, if I asked you to look for exclusively evidence-based articles, which is not a requirement for the class, you would only be interested in empirical research articles. As you're searching for articles, the first thing you'll want to do is choose the right database to search. There are many databases available to you through the university library, but not all of them contain the types of information you'll need for this class. To find peer-reviewed research articles, I recommend the following 4 databases: ABI Inform Collection, EBSCO Academic Search Complete, PsycInfo, and Google Scholar. You'll find many of the same articles in all of these databases, but you might find that one database includes the full text of an article while another one doesn't. It's also possible that one database has access to a journal while others do not. So it's often a good idea to search multiple databases. Let me share a strategy with you that I often use. In many cases, I'll start my searching using Google Scholar. Google Scholar is good because it does not require you to log in, it can be used almost anywhere, and it does provide you with some good results. However, it is limited in that it often links you to the article you need, which can only be accessed after paying for the article. In this case, you can often find the article for free by then searching for the title of the article or the publication in one of the library databases. Let me emphasize this point for you. Do not pay for articles you find via Google Scholar. The library can provide you with free access to those articles. The next step is to determine what articles will fit with your paper or research problem. The first 2 things to pay attention to are the title and the abstract of the paper. By looking at these, you can often get a quick idea of whether or not this will inform your overall paper. Your reading for this week gives you one way of reading articles to determine their usefulness. This reading provides you with several things to look for, including summary of previous literature, a critique of previous literature, gaps in the literature, what the authors do or did, and results of findings. Sometimes you might also be tempted to use the codes OMG or WTH when reading these kinds of articles. Believe me, I know they can be difficult to read through, but with practice, you'll be able to easily dig through this content much more efficiently.